Excuse me, sir. Are you emotionally literate?
Sir! Excuse you, sir. I learned how to read in grade school. A good day.
Oh, my bad. A good day to you. Emotional literacy, sometimes simplified to emotional intelligence or EQ, is the ability to identify, understand, and respond to emotions in a helpful way. To use something relatable, you may be familiar with the phrase reading a person or reading the room. Emotional literacy is kind of like that, but in a more abundant, love-centered sense that is about healing and connecting healthfully, rather than just trying to be in the know for your own advantage. The term emotional literacy was coined by Claude Steiner in 1997. He was a French-born American psychotherapist and writer who wrote extensively about transactional analysis, something I touched on in the last video. If transactional analysis is the exercise, emotional literacy is the goal or quality we want to develop with the exercise. Emotional literacy involves being able to communicate your feelings, empathize with others, and manage your emotions. It is a dynamic process that develops over time and can include understanding how culture, power dynamics, and other factors intersect to affect people's emotions and ego states. For example, if you can see someone is in the rebellious child ego state, you may choose to say or not say and do or not do certain things to improve your interaction with them than if you did not see that. This is the essence of emotional literacy. Too often, well-meaning people will try to use reason or logic in an attempt to channel their adult ego state before someone else is ready to go there with them. Let me hit you with some facts while you're on the verge of tears, son. And when that doesn't work, they themselves get upset, enter their critical parent ego state, and repeat the same thing with more volume. How often does that work? Becoming emotionally literate is not the same thing as learning to control your emotions by suppressing them or pretending they don't exist. I, the great Zen master, have no feelings. That's not it at all. The importance of this kind of literacy is discounted precisely because of its power to transform yourself and your relationships through more intentional emotional interactions, which goes against the healthism grain of our culture that suggests healing is an individual act and journey. The most radical idea of Burns' transactional analysis was that you could actually cure people of their emotional problems by showing them how to act differently with each other and their social interactions, rather than by focusing on understanding why they were emotionally disturbed. The idea was that while understanding may be helpful, changing one's behavior is what would actually cure people of their emotional troubles. A radical view in the 60s. This is an accepted and commonplace understanding now. Emotional literacy is love-centered emotional intelligence. It's being able to ask and answer two questions. 1. What is the current emotional or ego state within me or within someone else? 2. If I or someone else is in their child or parent state and it's not really where I or they want to be, what might we need in this moment to return to the adult state and make a choice from the heart? If you can develop this kind of skill in calm seas, you'll have a better chance of sailing through the storms when they come and make some more healthful choices and interactions in your life.